Hello YouTube. First of all, I'd like to apologize for taking so long to post the next video. There were some issues in the family. I'm not going to get into detail about it, but that was the reason for taking so long. I am going to be posting 3 videos. This one is actually going to be a 2-parter because I don't have any software editing software to be able to do this, so this will be a 2-parter. One is going to be of me talking about my FNX45 40 Super conversion, the ammo that I got for it, and then the other video is going to be on this. It is a Renegade concealed carry shoulder holster. So I will get more into that on the next video when I do it, and I am going to try to do these back to back, so hopefully I'll be posting them pretty quick. Okay, now let's talk about the 40 Super. Okay, this is my FNX45. This is I'm converting this to a 40 Super, so you can see I have my 40 Super barrel in there that I described in the last video. Oh, before I forget, I want to thank everybody who left comments on the last video. I really appreciate it. I'm sure there was a lot of people that it helped out, and again, if any information you can give on this video, please do so. I mean, there was a lot of information on the last video as far as comments go, and I really appreciate it. So back to this. Y'all saw this gun in the last video, and just to let you know, it has been safety checked. There's no ammo in it, as you can see. So, but I talked a little bit about the 40 Super in the last video. Told you when it was developed, who it was developed by, and some of the companies that still sell the ammo. I do have some grain weights on here. Some of these I have not seen, and some of these I have. Some of the bullet weights that are on here is the 125 grain, 135 grain, 150 grain, 155 grain, 165 grain, 170 grain, 180 grain, 190 grain, 200 grain, and 220 grain. Some of the companies that are out there do make some of these. I have seen the 135 grain. I have seen the 155 grain. Underwood used to make the 165 grain. As of right now, they're not making it. I have seen the 180 grain, and I have seen the 200 grain and 220 grain. So, I mean, if you are a loader, pretty much you're open to put the bullet weight that you want in there if you're a loader. I mean, you know, the possibilities are out there. It's endless as far as what you want. You just got to get the recipe down and see what works best for you. I talked a little bit about the ballistics on the last video, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm only going to talk about 2 companies on this one. I did mention 3 on the last one as far as companies that sell the 40 Super. On this one, I'm only going to talk about the 2 main ones. These would be my preferences. The one that I'm probably going to talk a little bit more about is the one I probably prefer the most, and I'll let you know why. Here is what everybody wants to see. I ordered the 200 grain 40 Super from Underwood. Now, this is the company that I prefer, and the reason I say that is because from the videos that I have been watching, and I'm not just talking about 40 Super ammo, I'm talking about all the ammo that I've seen, they're either on what they saying that they do, or a little bit over. The other companies have either been on or under. So this is the company that I prefer. As far as the 40 Super goes, these are the choices that you have through Underwood, and this is what they do. Okay, I was going to order the 135 grain. I kind of changed my mind and ordered the 200 grain. I probably will order the 135 grain later, but through Underwood, these are your choices. They have the 135 grain Nosler jacketed hollow point, and it does 1,775 feet per second, and it does 940 foot-pounds of energy. Okay. Now they have a 140 grain extreme penetrator that does 1,600 feet per second, 796 foot-pounds of energy. Now the 200 grain jacketed hollow point, which is what I have here, does 1,400 feet per second, 871 foot-pounds of energy. And now they also have a 220 grain hard cast that does 1,350 foot-pounds or feet per second and 891 foot-pounds of energy. Sorry about that, I got tongue-tied. Underwood used to make the 165 grain. I have emailed them and asked them if they were bringing that back. I really wish that they would. They said that the 165 grain bullet is back ordered because of no, you know what, I forgot what they said. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. But they said it has been back ordered, and it's been back ordered for a while. So they said as soon as they can get their hands on the 165 grain, they'll probably start making it again. So I'm hoping that they do. So if anybody from Underwood does watch this video, please make the 165 grain. And now as far as double tap goes, they have a couple of choices. The ones that I wrote down are all Nosler jacketed hollow point. One is the 135 grain. They're rating it at 1,685 feet per second, 841 foot-pounds of energy. Their 180 grain Nosler jacketed hollow point is rated at 1,400 feet per second, 781 foot-pounds of energy. And their 200 grain Nosler jacketed hollow point is rated at 1,300 feet per second, 750 foot-pounds of energy. You know, both of these companies, you know, pretty good companies. You know, personal preference for me, of course, is going to be Underwood. You know, that, again, that's just personal preference. You know, it's just from what I've seen and from what I've been reading, Underwood seems to be a pretty respected company. I'm not saying the double tap isn't. It's just, again, all personal preference and stuff that I've been reading. You know, I like them both. Now, let me show you what the 40 Super 200 grain looks like from Underwood. One thing about Underwood, I ordered these late on a Sunday evening and received them by Wednesday, that following Wednesday. So to me, that's pretty fast. So I was pretty happy about that. Okay, now this is a 40 Super. Okay, and this is what they look like from Underwood. I guess they call that like a nickel boron or something like that. Coated to be resistant to elements and stuff like that, and that's what that's for. And this is the 200 grain jacketed hollow point that I have here. I need to grab my 45 ammo so I can show you, compare the two. Let me see here. Babe, will you do me a favor and run and go grab my 45 bullet, please? I forgot to grab it. Sorry about that, y'all. So, back to this. What a 40 Super is, it is a 45 Win Mag casing that has been cut and necked down to fit a 40 or 10 millimeter projectile, however you 40 caliber or 10 millimeter projectile, however you want to call it, because 40 caliber and 10 millimeter are the same thing. I believe this is what they would consider a small pistol primer. Now, compared to the 45, as you can see, it is actually a longer bullet. The casing is longer, as you can see. Now the 45 projectile, of course, is bigger, but it moves at a much slower speed. As you can see, as far as the casing goes, width-wise, they're the same thickness, because like I said, the 45 Win Mag cut down, you know. So this is the 45 and this is the 40 Super. So now I've got 2 boxes of these. I do plan on doing a shooting video, me shooting them out of this gun. I can't wait to do that video. I will be doing it soon. Hopefully really soon. I'm going to load this magazine to show you what it looks like in the magazine. Okay, and there we go. I think it looks pretty nice. There I go laughing again. I'm about to say it looks pretty sexy, because I think it does. It's you know, it's a very nice round, and as you can see how this has got that pronounced angle, and this is why I was saying I think that this gun, the FNX45, is perfect for the 40 Super conversion. We'll find that together when I go shoot, when I do that video. So this is getting excited about doing that video. I cannot wait to do that. So hopefully I'll be putting it up soon. I do appreciate everybody who left the comments, and I already said that, but I wanted to say it again to let everybody know that I really do appreciate it. All the comments that they left, all the suggestions that they left was very useful. I'm sure if anybody read the comments, it probably helped some other people out. And again, I'll welcome it again. I'll welcome it on this video. Anything that you have that's useful information, please feel free to comment, and again, I do apologize that it did take a long time to do this video, and I do plan on making 3 videos. This one is going to be a 2-parter. Then I plan on doing another video on that Renegade holster that I just showed y'all. I like to be as informative as possible. That way, y'all can make y'all's decisions on what you'd like to do, purchase, not purchase. So my videos are long. I apologize, but like I said, I want to be as informative as possible. Hopefully, when I do get to go shoot this gun, I'm hoping that it goes well, and I'm pretty much betting that it will, because, like I said, I don't see anything that would cause it to jam. But again, we'll find out together. On the last video, there were some people that were saying that as far as the slide for the 45 FNX45, it's a little heavy to help with the recoil some, and that's why they don't recoil like most 45s. And I have been reading that a lot, and some people were saying that I may just want to get a buffer and add it to what I have now, and that might help, which is actually a good idea. I may try that, but also the 40 Super being such a powerful round, I do want to get a little bit of a heavier spring, so I'm still going to try to get a recoil system in here that'll help with that some. I don't know how heavy I'm going to go with it, but hopefully, you know, I'll be getting that. But even if I don't, whether I get it or not, I'm still going to go shoot this so I can get that video up so y'all can see me shoot. And if I do, this is the only change that has been made to this gun has been the barrel, so everything else is going to be straight up factory. So together we'll see how it goes, and that'll be it for now. And again, thank y'all for watching the last video. I've gotten a lot of views. Hope to get a lot more on the last one, and I hope to get a lot on this one. If you like, please like the video and subscribe. I'll try to get some more videos up pretty soon, and thank you very much. Take care and have a good day.